Hi, this is Bill Myers, and in this week's video I'm going to show you how to use pan and crop in Sony Vegas Movie Studio in Sony Vegas. Now before I show you how to create it, I'm going to show you what pan and crop is. Now this is a preview of the pan and crop effect that I've just created, and I'll narrate it as it goes. From a still image, we zoom into this individual here, and then we scan across to this individual. And then we pan up to this individual, and then we pull back. And that's what you can do with pan and crop. You can do that with a still image, you can do it with a video, you can even do it with titles. It's fairly easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. First thing to do is to select the image that you're going to do the pan and crop effect, and I've selected this photograph and I pulled it up here on the timeline. And then on the timeline you'll notice there's two little bars, two little boxes. And the top one is the event pan and crop, and you'll want to click that. When you do, it brings up the event pan and crop window. And on the pan and crop window down here is the timeline, and these little boxes are keyframes. And to add a keyframe, you move your mouse onto the plus. To delete a keyframe, you move your mouse onto the minus. And as you can see, I've got a number of keyframes, and if I click the keyframes, you'll notice that they highlight different areas of the screen. And that's how you create the pan and crop effect, is that you create a keyframe on the area that you want to highlight. For example, that area right there. So let's just do one. I'm going to delete these first. So when we start this keyframe effect, we've got the full screen. So if this is the first part of the track, let's just hit plus there and create a keyframe right there on the full track. Now we want to zoom into this one individual right over here. To do that, we grab one of the corners. We create a small little image of him. We've got him right there. We want that to happen about 3 seconds into the video, so we'll drag this over here to about 3 seconds, and we'll hit plus for the keyframe. And I generally copy the keyframe, and I want him to stay static, which means unmoving, for about 4 seconds, so that I'll paste that keyframe right there. What that means, there won't be any movement from that keyframe to that keyframe. Now if I wanted to zoom wide, say right here, what I would do is I'd drag the full image back out and put up a keyframe there. And to preview it, I can put my mouse right here and just run my arrow key, and you can see the size of the elements are changing as I move through the time. And I can change the keyframe places by moving them around like this. I can add a keyframe at any point. I can resize the image. I can rotate the image if I choose to. I can create a keyframe there. I can zoom in and out. I can put another keyframe there. And then once I'm done, I can click this and I can preview what I've done. This should be very interesting because we've done a number of things here. And there's the motion that we added to the video, and there's the turn we did to it. So you can see adding keyframes is fairly easy. Anytime that you want to modify your keyframe, you can just go back on top, click the event keyframe, the event pan crop button, add new keyframes, make motion, do anything that you want to it. I'm Bill Myers. That's been my video tip of the week. To find more like that, go to www.bmyers.com.